Hello, this is David Dean, and I just went over 10,000 subscribers. Thank you. That's amazing. I never thought I'd have more than 10 subscribers, so this is pretty cool. This is my second YouTube video. This video I wanted to go through and show you guys some of the numbers just here off of the screen, off the dashboard screen. I have gotten over 1 million views now. Yeah, once again, that's just entirely insane. 10,000 subscribers in the last 28 days, just the last month. I've gotten 4 million watch time minutes, which is weird, and then 600,000 views. And you will notice one thing on my channel. I have a total of 10,000 subscribers. Over half of that has come in 28 days. I've more than doubled my YouTube presence. And of course, the other great number, your estimated revenue, 0. Yeah, you gotta love that. One thing on that, I can't say, I actually did get $3 because if you go to my channel, let's hop over there, and you have PayPal, you can actually click on About, and down here on Donate, you can click and donate if you have PayPal to my channel, which I appreciate, but definitely not necessary. I got in this to do videos, to help people out, and to help grow the Save the World community. So just wanted to let you know that. But I did get one donation in the last 3 months. One nice gentleman down in New Zealand for $3. He said him and his son loved watching my videos, which actually meant a lot more to me because I love doing the games with my kids. I love keeping them in contact. And I will get into the numbers at a second. I do want to say the reason I'm doing this is because of my kids. My daughter, she is huge in Overwatch. She is on a team and they compete against other teams and really good. And she has a channel where she does videos, and I'll put that in the description. And my son, he does Fortnite Battle Royale videos, and he is unbelievably good. He's one of those who can run, hit a jump pad, flying through midair, turn and do a sniper shot and get a guy in the head and take him out. But he does most of his victories and videos based upon his skills on building and tactics, not with weapons, which is really great to see. And you can kind of see we kind of run on the same trend. But I will try to remember to put them in the descriptions. But this is a video about numbers, so let's get into these wonderful numbers here. I started doing videos. I think one of the reasons my kids encouraged me to do this is because I was asking them so many annoying questions about the numbers behind YouTube. And I am a numbers guy. I like trends. I like discovering cause and effect. And so just going through some of the numbers here. Let's see. To really see the numbers, though, you got to look back to the last year. And yeah, this is my last year. So 0 all the way up to the very end of December. Very end of December, I had like 3 subscribers. And then I went like 20 days with no subscribers. And then finally at the end of January, I really started getting a few, and I'll show you the videos I was putting up at that time. View duration is really askew here because you see this huge thing where people are watching my videos for, if I can get it right, I'll have to do it down. But here it says that they're watching it for an hour average. Well, the reason they were watching it for an hour average is because only one person watched the video on that day and watched it for an hour. And then the next day, somebody watched it for 2 minutes. So those numbers here are a little bit off. You'll always see the watch time going in parallel with the views, which just makes sense. And then the subscribers. This is the one most people usually want to know about. And I think, yeah, definitely interesting. I started putting up videos, and I will hop over to that in a second, in December. And there was nobody really doing any videos on soloing the end of Twine Peaks. And I'm going to talk more about how my channel took off and why. And a little bit later on, I want to still stick with the numbers here for a little bit. But you see a very slow increase. And overall here, total gain over 10,000. I did lose about 400 people over that time period, which overall is a pretty good, between it all. But I also understand there's a lot of channels out there putting out great information, but it's not necessarily information I want, but they're good channels. And I have no problem with somebody heading out for mine. But let's drop this down to actually I'm going to need to show 90 now, because it's what I want to show you is just out of the range. But yeah, going back to the 24th of January, you can see I'm getting like 2 subscribers, 9, and it's kind of a trend just slowly going up, 10, 16, 18, 24, 28. And then on this day, roughly February 9th, you can see a huge spike. My number 20 subscriber was actually Rage Brothers TC Thief, and on this day he mentioned my account and that I had put out some videos on stuff nobody else had on his live stream or on his YouTube channel, or both, I'm not sure. But he gave me a shout out, and that shout out took my subscriber rate from 28 to 59 to 112. And then, of course, as they do, they kind of go back down. But overall, and if you're a numbers person, you don't look at the up and down to see what the trend is. You look at basically run a line right through the middle of it. And where you see other spikes, usually that is related to events. Because even if I put out a really good video, there's less people searching on YouTube if there's nothing new going on. When there's something new going on, they search on YouTube and then they see the videos. And that's why you see these breaks here where suddenly I'm popping up from 116 to 159. Event comes out. Same thing here, 80 up to 146. Now on this last event, it just went through the roof, 551. There's a lot of reasons why that happened. First of all, while I love playing all the different heroes in Fortnite, I love the variety. I'm mainly known for being the solo constructor guy. I've done a lot of solo videos that still, even though I put them out in December, soloing Storm Shield Defense in Twine Peaks 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nobody else has done it in the game. Dash Brandon just a few weeks ago finally did Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defense number 6, so he's catching up to me. But since I'm known as really specializing in the constructor, this new event came out with a new heavy base constructor that is, to me, the best new constructor since the very start of the game. And in truth, I like it better than even what they came out originally. So since I'm kind of known for doing constructors and they came out with a really cool constructor, suddenly you see this huge rise on my views, on my watch time, and on my subscribers. And then, of course, it kind of trickles down again. But even when it trickles down, it dropped here to 162. Well, 162 is better than I was doing before the event. So once again, the trend is still going up, which is just awesome. That makes me really happy that people actually want to watch these videos. I really didn't think they would. I was mentioning before of why my videos kind of took off when they did. And to me, it was when I didn't have a presence to begin with. Fortnite Save the World comes out in July. I'm thinking about doing videos, but there is tons and tons of people just putting out massive amount of content because it was a brand new game. So you saw all these people with 1 million subscribers coming out and doing videos, but most of them were kind of just, hey, I'm running around killing zombies. Yeah, oh, cool, awesome. You really didn't learn anything from them, but there was so much, it was just overwhelming YouTube. So I just stayed away from it. But then Fortnite Battle Royale came out 2.5 months later in September, and suddenly everybody who was doing YouTube videos for Fortnite Save the World purely for making money and getting views on YouTube realized they can make a lot more money and get a lot more views on Battle Royale. And suddenly you saw all these content providers leaving, and only a very few left still putting out videos for Save the World. And of course, those were the guys who were actually putting out good, decent content, but there really did not seem like there was enough YouTube content about Save the World for how many people were playing the game still and wanted more answers. And I knew I had that problem because I was soloing in Twine Peaks, and there was nothing out in Twine Peaks about how to solo. So I realized, hey, there's probably other people. And also in game, I had guys that I was teaming with from the very beginning who loved Save the World, and they were leaving the game because they couldn't find people to play with in the higher levels, and they didn't know how to solo them. So I decided, hey, nobody's doing it. I will get out there. Trying to find something on YouTube that nobody is doing videos for is very difficult. But if you can, you found your niche. The other thing is I really love and enjoy the game. If you're going to do a YouTube video, make sure people know when they're listening, they can tell whether you like it or not. And I definitely enjoy it. But just for you guys out there who want to do the YouTube channel for yourselves, and here is just some more of the numbers getting gained and everything. But we're going to head back to analytics because there is another one. I actually really want to do a shout out to all the people doing these shares. Getting likes on my channel is a huge thing because I know I'm doing some decent work and it's helping people. But a bigger one on that is people sharing my videos, because that's them taking an extra step saying, hey, this guy's putting out some decent content. You guys should check it out. And you can see this in the last, this should be, yeah, 28 days. This one doesn't really have an overall trend upwards. This is something I need to work on. I need to be doing better on my videos so I'm getting more shares out there, getting more new people coming in and checking out my videos. I got the big spike with the event, but as you can see, it kind of goes back to what it was. So I'm going to be working on that, but definitely thank everybody who has been doing the shares. Back to the numbers. And every time I go back, it automatically goes back to the last 28 days. For people making videos, if you watch my videos like this one, it's probably going to be a long video. I make long videos. But the average view time, and you'll find this everywhere you go, everything I read about how to do better YouTube videos always says keep them short. 5 to 10 minutes. That's how long you want to keep it, because most people will tune out after that. I don't like making those videos. For sometimes it's a good thing, like doing what's in the event store or stuff like that to keep the kind of short. But I really don't want to do clickbait videos. I want to do videos with information. I don't like editing my videos. I am a science guy. I want raw data. I want to see what actually happens. And every time I'm watching somebody's video and they do a cut to another scene or another place, I'm always left wondering, well, wait, what happened there? Or are you splicing two different things together? Were you actually able to do this, or did you have to splice it with two different attempts? So I like it just one continuous stream, which makes for longer videos. And I know I do lose some subscribers from that and get less views from that, but I'd rather get less views doing something I enjoy than get more views from clickbait videos. But you can see here, this really doesn't change very much no matter what content I'm putting out, whether it's my solo videos or it's event store videos. It always sticks right between 5 and here 7 minutes. And that's just kind of normal for most people who put out YouTube videos. As I said, these marry each other, watch time and views. Comments. I love the fact I get a lot of comments. Yes, some of them are just people asking me for free weapons and stuff, but I've actually learned a lot in the game on how to play it, better traps, better ways of doing things from these comments. And actually, when I did a video on Fire Trap, the new Fire Trap that came out, that video hit really big. I had a lot of people watching it. One person stated in the video, I actually showed leveling up the Fire Trap, which most people see as a waste of time. But one of my viewers saw that when I was leveling it up, there was a bug in the game that when I leveled it up higher, it ended up doing less damage. So then I put out a second video about that bug and got a ton of views on that. And I ended up, even though I had like 1/10 or 1/20th the number of subscribers than some of the other people out there, I had more views on my Fire Trap videos than they had on their accounts. So subscribers really help me out, and I do appreciate it. And over here, as I've stated before, I was hoping a 1-to-10 ratio on dislikes to likes. Obviously, I'm doing much better than that, around basically 50 likes to every dislike, which, yeah, kind of floors me. And hopefully I'll keep those numbers up for watch time here. And this kind of gets away from my main thing I'm known for, or I have unique to my channel, you don't see other places, is soloing, and mainly soloing high-level content. Also, what I have unique is my subscriber series, where I am showing off people's bases. And you will notice that those two areas kind of get the lowest amount of views on my channel. What gets a lot of views, and this one is high, my Fortnite soloing Storm Shield Defense number 10 in Twine Peaks, because that's my channel video. Everybody who clicks on my channel sees this, whether they want to or not. So that's kind of an anomaly. But the other ones are Event Store, the Dragonfire. This one gets into the constructor comparison. This one, Egg Launcher, and then a recent Canny Valley video. So while I know I could get a lot more views and a lot more subscribers if I did a lot more weapon videos, which I am going to continue to do. I like doing the weapon videos. I am not going to stop putting out the videos I enjoy more and there's not that much information out there on, such as, hey, what is the most creative way you can create a home base? You got guys out there like HiQ, who does amazing buildings and amazing videos, and I definitely plug them every time I can. But I also love showing everybody else out there who doesn't have a YouTube channel and doesn't have that availability to show off their builds. And you can see, for my top videos, none of them are in my top videos. But I will always continue doing those because I think it's good for the community. And let's see, these are just some more. Yeah, kind of a sausage fest here. We got a lot of males, few females. Of course, I know from talking to female gamers, a lot of them do not put down their gender, or they lie about what their gender is just because of unpleasant comments and posts they get to them. So not sure how much on track that is. Top geography. On this, when I first started, like my first month, most of my views were in foreign countries where you wouldn't expect them to be. It was only later on did the United States start taking over, which the United States always kind of does. All right, traffic source, just where they're coming from, the normal browse feature, suggested videos, that used to be nothing. Now that I have a larger presence, I'm starting to get more and more on the suggested videos and on the YouTube search. Unfortunately, you got to be around longer to start showing up on those. And let's see, going back up here to I already talked about shares, still love that one. Getting back into the numbers, we'll get back into dashboard. Great. And I wanted to get into the videos just to kind of show for the people who are creating YouTube content. First, like this one, I put this one up a total of let's see, almost an hour and a half ago, and I'm floored by this. I already got 1,000 views, 1 dislike, 126 likes, and 57 comments. So I'm going to be reading a lot of comments tonight, but that's okay. I enjoy it. And I can't believe I'm getting that many views. But what I wanted to point out was the thumbnail. I am the kind of person, I don't care what's on the cover of a book. I care about the content of the book. And I really get irritated by clickbait videos or just things in life like that, where it's all appearance and no substance. So when I first started out, I didn't even bother to do thumbnails because I was, forget it. I know I make good videos. I don't need a thumbnail. But the fact is, if you don't have a good looking cover on a book, nobody's going to open it up to read it. So like these, I still have not bothered to even put a thumbnail on it for people to click on. And you can see the views. This one's been up from the very beginning. This was my first video ever back in December. This one has been up since, December 10th. Still only 300 some views, but that's my own fault. I haven't bothered to put a good thumbnail on this to get people to click on it to actually watch it. And it's great information. So that kind of falls on me, and I need to do better at that. But also, I was waiting to get monetized to go out and buy a graphic program to do really good thumbnails and to do better editing on my videos. And I just kept saying, well, next week they'll monetize me. Well, next week they'll monetize me. Now I just read, no, it's going to be 2 or 3 months at best. So I'm going to have to get rid of that attitude and just start getting off my backside and doing what I need to on those thumbnails. But like on my first video, if you watch it, this is a great video on soloing. Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defense number 6. But I had an old computer, I had a graphic card glitch, and the quality of the video is horrible. I did great on the mission, but horrible on it. And I ended up, unfortunately, not until I had done Storm Shield Defense number 10 after that, buying a new computer. Where you don't see on the end of these the HD, the high definition. But if you go to my current videos, all of them are high definition. I also made the mistake, I used to just load my videos straight up. For some reason, when you load it straight up and don't start off in private, you end up, like for the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes it's up on YouTube, it looks horrible. And it doesn't go high def for some reason until after that 20 or 30 minutes. So I had to learn, don't put up your video right away. Put it to private to your account, and then once it's in your account, make up the thumbnail, get it on there, get it looking good, and then when it goes to high def, updates to high def, then you put it out on YouTube. Because even though I was putting out high def videos, the first 30 minutes of comments people would be putting on, why is this video so messed up? You must have a horrible computer. That was my fault, had to learn. But that is all part of this. Like I said, I've been at this very short time. Right now, still not making any money on it because of the YouTube backlog. I have a lot of people who have wanted me to do live streaming, go over to Twitch. Once again, Rage Brothers has invited me several times. In truth, I am a huge introvert. I don't do a lot of talking to people. I know I ramble on in these videos. But and even in game, I don't have Discord set up to talk to verbally to the other people on my team. And that's something I need to work on, and hopefully something I will be doing in the future. I definitely need to. Do want to get back into the numbers a little bit more on the videos. Once again, subscriber series. Absolutely love doing these videos, getting this information on how to be creative and build something really cool and interesting for your home bases. And hopefully Epic will listen to the community and make this more of a sandbox area where we can do a lot of other things much more creative. I had a video of people destroying the game. Didn't put it up there just because I didn't want to be negative. Most people have made a lot of comments about the fact that I'm very positive. Oh, and also, if you're wondering why I laugh every time when I open up saying, "Hello, this is David Dean," that's stress. To me, to do a video and to put my voice out there is a stressful thing to do. So when I am laughing, that is me relieving stress. Just saying, hold it, I'm doing it, get over it, move on. And that silly, stupid little laugh comes out. So had a lot of people ask me about that. But yeah, for views, once again, I put out a view about the new characters and I get roughly 20,000 views. That is awesome. Roughly the same time I put out a subscriber series and I get 1/10 the views. Doesn't matter. I'm going to keep putting them out because I enjoy them and I think they're good for the community in the long term. These are kind of short-term videos. Everybody wants them right when they come out. But 6 months from now, chances are the subscriber series will be maybe not more, but a lot closer in ratio to the other ones. Because people are always going to want to know interesting ways to build their base. And moving on, also in this, as you can tell, I have very different views about what characters I like, how I do my gameplay, and I like that. I highly recommend you to watch other people's, and I want to let you know, just as Rage Brothers gave me a shout out in the beginning, I try to give shout outs all the time. I just plugged Mythical Me. He soloed Storm Shield Defense number 10, Canny Valley. And yes, by telling you to go to his videos might mean you stop watching my videos. But if you like his videos more, then you're more likely to play Save the World, which means more people playing the game. And hopefully karma comes around and I keep going. But I also, Mythical Me, he's doing some solo videos that are really good. High Q does insane building ones. And these are people I talk back and forth to. Chezer is really exploding right now, and he puts out some really great videos, mainly for weapon videos. Rage Brothers, Brandon Dash, he just did soloing, as I said, of Twine Peaks number 6, which is great. Loke Hansen, that's the one I was reaching for. Another great YouTuber. And these are YouTubers that I really get the feeling they do their videos because they love the game. They are people I talk back and forth to. We make comments on each other's videos. We don't always agree. Definitely have that happening. But that is usually all comes down to gameplay. I like using trap tunnels, standing back. I love using like the new Sniper Outlander, sitting there taking out propane and lobbers and everything else. Other people want to get up close to the mobs, like with the Ranger Outlander, and use a pistol and take them out. And that's great. You should be looking at different ones, and I love being part of that community of Fortnite Save the World YouTubers who enjoy talking back and forth with each other. But just, sorry, this is one of my tangents. But I'm just going through here again, going like setup for Storm Shield Defense. 3,000 views. Hardly getting anything, or low for my regular numbers, but I'm going to keep doing the solo videos. Just hardly anybody is doing them out there. So I want to keep that going. I also, at the beginning, I thought really saw llama opening videos as more as clickbait, and I didn't understand why people were even watching them, let alone making them. But then on my channel, I was constantly getting asked, what are the best perks on these weapons? What weapons should I be taking? And there's really no definitive answer, But the llama videos are a great way to do videos on what overall weapons in the game are you looking for and why. Why would you pick that shotgun over that sniper rifle? What perks are you looking on this trap as opposed to this other trap? And so now I'm doing the llama videos, not so much to show the opening of the llamas, but to show you my thought process on which items I choose to keep. And also, this game is really confusing. You get an item. You can level up that item. You can recycle that item. You can put that item in your collection box. You can transform that item into another item. And so helping out making those decisions is why I now do those llama videos. And that's just part of my progression as a YouTuber, trying to get information out there to people. And so this is basically what I wanted to go through with you, just so you can see the numbers as far as what people are watching on my channel and why I choose to do certain videos over other ones. As I said, there are certain ones that would definitely get me a lot more views and a lot more subscribers, and I'm going to do those videos. I'm going to do more weapon videos, but I am always going to stick to also doing the subscriber series, showing other players and what they're building, and always doing the solo videos, because there's a lot of people that leave this game because they cannot progress in it due to lack of people playing in higher levels, and hopefully my solo videos will help keep some of those people in there. And wow, 10,025. Just kind of insane. Hey, Panda gave me a congrats. Well, thank you very much, Panda. All right, that's what I wanted to show. I will do future YouTube videos just to show you basically the trends, but put in the comments what you want to see, because I will tailor my YouTube videos to what your questions are. So take care and enjoy.